Greetings everyone and welcome back to Expeditions Viking, where in the last episode we largely managed to explore the entirety of York for as much as I can tell. Now there are a few more things that we would like to do. I cannot get in there, which actually makes me very, very sad. But we are looking around. There is one more place around here. Oh, is the burnt house where... no, it doesn't appear so. There's meant to be a burnt house, and that was the last thing that we were looking for. The burnt house is right here. Am I looking in the wrong place? I see no particular burnt house. I've no idea what this is all about, unless... Oh, over here. Is it, maybe? Looks like something is going on there. No, that looks like more of an access to a tunnel than anything else, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Okay, well maybe there is nothing for us down here, and that is a little bit of a shame, must be said. But we have, for the most part, managed to explore everything. I mean, this seems to be a burnt house, but oh well. It's not what we're going to be spending much time on. Instead, we are going to leave. If we can find a travel point, maybe it'll be easier to look for one on the map. Right there, campaign. There we go. Let's get out there. We have been overlong in this city, and it has been the same time of day for, well, several visits actually. So let's move out there and get something else done. I'm in favour of finding some unprotected monasteries myself. That could be the me that just raided a wedding talking. In fact, probably is. In fact, that version of me. But it is what it is, okay? Right, let's have a quick gander. We've got... Oh, wow. Well, our quest does sort of take us in that direction, I guess. We've got Perth far to the north. Okay. As it happens, I'm around here at the moment, in real life. Right, that's... there's one there. That one's not a bad one. That one's got a low shelter. I would actually like to travel down here, though. We're going to spend a little bit of time down here. Just recover a little bit. Are you sure you want to leave the campaign map and enter the roadside campsite? Yes. Yes, I am. If we get down here, we can have a look at the infections that we've got. I believe we have got at least one that needs to be addressed. And then we can make a move on further up. Now, light infection, yeah, we've got two infections. Very well, gentlemen. Let's have you resting. At least for the... you can rest for the second, but you're going to be gone for the rest. There we are. Alright, I would like you to heal. Is Leaf here? First and foremost. Sure. Yep, that's fine. And then following that, heal Gunnar. Please and thank you. There we are, that should be good. 2 herdmen have available shifts. Very well, 1 meat was spoil during this camp. Well, who are the herdmen? Ah, I see. Let's get you prepared. Aavak still has an available shift. Ah, yes. Well, Aavak, as it happened, was pretty busy for a while. Wow, Aavak. Me is very bad at things. And the stuffs and things. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. We'll just have to go with a poor shift of guards there. No, let's have guard here, sleep there, perhaps. There we go. That's a better setup. Reminders. We've got a bunch of stuff that really does need to be broken down. So, how about we go and do that? The tool axe, we don't need it. The narrow sea axe, we'll get rid of you. Does anyone need a bow? Who can actually use a bow? Morkant, can you use bows? You could, actually. You could use bows. Maybe. Maybe we should. Very well, Morkant. Let's have a look at your current sling. Damage 7. I mean, the Willowbows we've got right now, not particularly good. So, regardless, we're going to get rid of them then. Don't want them around if they're no use to you. I very much doubt that we're ever going to get Roskva a better sling. And a bow and arrow. Well, actually, we might make a bow and arrow that's better. Perhaps. It's remotely possible, but quite unlikely if I'm perfectly honest with you. For the most part, I'm pretty happy to just get rid of the single-edged sword, the tool axe. Should we get rid of the first shield? Is this better than any of the people who are wielding shields? Yes, actually it is. There we go. Very nice. Now let's travel down the row, see if there's anyone else who could make use of it. I very much doubt that, though. What skills do you have? You can have shields, actually. So yeah, okay, I'll give you a shield for those times when you are actually engaged in swordplay. That's fine by me. Cloth armor. Who is wearing the cloth armor that is badly damaged, I wonder? Okay. Let's have you repair the cloth armor, which is apparently being worn by someone. That's going to take 7 heights. You know what? It might be easier if I just make better cloth armor. I think that's probably a wise move. So, let's go ahead and craft. Now, let's see. You're a much better armor smith than anything else. Let's go with... We could go with armor. Or alternatively, let's actually have a look. What kind of weapons do people have currently? Sorry, helmets, rather. No helmet there. No armor to speak of there, actually. Most people don't have helmets. I'm going to say that that is probably something we want to fix more than anything. Those without any helmets whatsoever would benefit more from having helmets. So I'm going to change this one into craft. Now I would like a helmet. Let's have a look. Okay. And primarily, I would like to have very high mental resistance. We will, of course, want some damage reduction as well. Wow, can we just invest everything? You get. That's quite reasonable, actually. That's very reasonable. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Go ahead. How much is this going to cost us? 25 height. That's fine. I would then like you to craft another piece of armor. This one should be armor, though. Now, we're going to invest an awful lot into this. I want 35% melee reduction, 25% range reduction. We've got a couple of other things. Armor oil will loosen it, allowing more freedom of movement, which would help there. We've got armor webbing, adds 1 more slot to carry items into combat. Armor padding, protects the wearer from poison. Hardened leather makes it resistant to fire. Or armor balm, which will give HP per turn. That's 50 melee damage reduction, 40 range damage reduction. Before we actually make that, let me just compare that to what we've currently got, shall we? Yours is pretty amazing. As armor goes, you've got some of the... Well, actually, no, I've probably got one of the best. Right, okay, well, no, that seems like a really good move. We've got all of this. It's so good. And I really would like to make some stonkingly good armor. We could go with 35 and 25 and armor balm as well. 5 HP regenerated per turn. I think that's going to be pretty nice. I think it's going to be amazing. I mean, we could go all the way up to 40% melee damage reduction. But I think 35 is good enough. 35 and 25. There we are. Let's see how this goes. Donk. There we go. Now we've got a decent amount of scrap with us as well. So how about we get you to make us a new item? Now, you are generally... Yeah, you're mostly in armor smithing. Well, it's interesting. Are both of you set up for armor smithing over the other? Let me just go and have a look at that, because that shouldn't be how you've been built. Crafting, tinker, armor smithing. Okay. Well, I think we know what we're going to do here. Have you got an... Oh, wait. Damn, let's cancel these. I'm going to switch those to hunting for now, just so that we can get them out of the way. I should have been spending points because, of course, my main party members have been spending their points out and about. That, you know, makes all sorts of sense. However, what my party hasn't been doing is they haven't had an opportunity to level up our crafter-specific people, but they have still been gaining points. So that's actually pretty cool. I could also get brace up, but we went for this instead. Increase sling accuracy. If we go for shield, it's going to be increasing block chance. Actually, Roscoe, since you do spend a fair bit of time defending, might be wise. Let's see, what can I give you? Cripple doesn't really make much sense. Not for you specifically. I could go for Galder. It's not really a biggie though, I've got to be honest. We don't strictly need that. Scouting, however, would be very nice. Let's get your scouting chance even further. 85% chance to discover resources. Now we're getting somewhere with your scouting abilities. We are really starting to get somewhere with those. Very happy with that, in fact. Now, as for you, it costs 15 points to upgrade that, and 15 points to upgrade this. Well, we're not going to be doing those then, unfortunately. Not for now. Let's see. If we were to go for... No, you don't actually have anything. I could get spot traps, I suppose. That might not be a bad move, all things considered. But let's see. Increases the flanking damage multiplied by plus 10% points. Well, that's actually quite nice. To be certain, powerful kick. Rebuke will also apply knockback. Quick feet, moving around an enemy. Does not... without incurring an attack of opportunity as long as you don't disengage. Relentless grants 5% chance to get one extra action. That one's really actually quite tempting. But Keen Eye, plus 50% armor piercing for all attacks. I think we actually want that. In fact, I should pick that up for any main fighter who can get it. That is incredibly useful. Fantastically useful, in fact. I could even increase your healing a little bit further. But... let's see. 15 to increase your spear. You'll actually become a better spear maiden than Nefia. Wow. Well, it's going to happen. Let's go for it. Right, now, on to our crafters. So, I can take your crafting tier to 4. This skill requires crafting rank 1. We've already got it. As the ability to craft tier 5 armors. Make it so. There's nothing more to spend there, which is amazing. Kettle, you've got a little bit that you can play around with, but yeah, you got to wait a little bit longer for that. And I'm actually quite tempted to have you wait for that. It would be nice. Without doubt, it would be nice. That being said, I could increase your hunting, and you are a primary hunter, so yeah, let's go for hunting, because that extra bit of meat will actually be quite nice. Cooking, we're already super high with cooking. We could... Wow, you've got a lot of points to spend, my goodness. Well, okay, whatever we could have done moments ago, we're not going to do, because I actually want you to upgrade in a couple of ways. Let's first dump 12 points there. Not going to be able to upgrade that for a little bit, but that axe is going to be quite nice. Let's have a look at what else you can do. You're already stun. I could get you charge. Yeah, We'll go for chug because it is just flat out a really, really good ability for you. Right, okay, so armor smithing can be taken further. Crafting can be taken further. The ability to craft weapons, and that is what we want. So let's get that one up there. And then the next one is going to cost a lot. It's going to be hard to take that one up, actually. It's going to be quite hard. We may end up just leveling up your crafting besides. But there we go. We've spent a bunch of points. I am sorry that this episode is starting off kind of all over the place. But, come on. Let's have a look at what we can make now. 10, 10, 10. There we go. Sure, it's going to take me 30 hides to make that. Then, I would like you to make a piece of armor. My lord. My lord. Craziness. Bonkers, insane craziness. This is extremely limiting, though. Let's go for +1 movement, shall we? I think that would be better, just to pull that down a little bit. This would be oiled mail. Oh, that's going to be amazing for whomever has it. Absolutely fantastic. That being said, we could make a shield. Oh, wait, does that not... Ah, that does not... Shields come under armor. That's very good to know. That being said, though, how about we invest in just helmets for everyone? I don't know. We'll get 2 helmets or 1 fantastically good bit of armor. Now, the thing is, the fantastically good bit of armor will result in a cascade. We'll have a hand-me-down, basically. Yeah, we're going to go with 1 piece of armor because then I'll give it to someone who's already got armor, so then that can move on. So we'll effectively get 2 pieces of armor. 2 people will get upgraded gear, whereas the helmet will only upgrade 1 person, realistically speaking. So let's get those both being made. And now for you, let's go ahead and do more crafting. Now, we could make a shield, certainly. Or we could make... Let's have a look. Who needs what? A sword for Aavak would be nice. A sling for Morkant. Some more bows, some more slings perhaps. I'm going to say a shield and then a sword is what I think we're going to go for. I love the crafting in this game. I don't know what it is about it, but it's so engaging. Right. Resource cap is 56. So block chance, if it's a shield, then that's one of the most important things to me. Let's drop that down. Get physical resistance up to 5. Absorption of 100. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, we'll take it up to 102. No, we'll take it up to 6 there instead. 100% chance for special property, and it'll take 56 salvage. Well, it's going to take all of our salvage then. Well, poop. Okay. This is one of those things that's just going to happen. Who eats first? The weakest... most loyal eat first, actually. It's going to be that simple. You want food? You play by my rules. Very well. How much? We're going to lose 8 meat, though, with this. So how about we get some more people working on preserving if we can. You can't work preserving. Can you? You can't preserve. Can you? Nope. Can anyone preserve? Anyone who isn't already doing something. Can you preserve? You can. Okay. There we are. We're not going to lose 5 meat there now. Anyone else able to help out? Can I do a bit of preserving? I can't. Ah, that's unfortunate. Is it something I could learn, perhaps? Even a low level of preserving would be fine. Yes. I'll drop 2 points into it. And instead of hunting, I'm going to preserve. Actually, on both. There we go. We'll barely lose anything as a result. There we are. I actually prefer that. Let's continue to build up our rations. We've got a decent amount, but let's not waste any meat. Let's not kill something if we can't make use of it. Oh, Good times. Right. The next morning, you leave your tent to find Nefja sitting groggily next to the ashes of the campfire, attacking what appears to be a blonde bird's nest on her head with a comb. Okay. She mumbles a greeting without refocusing from the middle distance. Morning. You don't look like you got much. I'm not going to say her hair's a mess. No, I had a really bad dream. Oh. She finally concedes defeat. Looks like her hair is staying tangled and frayed for the foreseeable future and fixes you with a harried look. I dreamt of Aavak. Oh. She was walking through a meadow naked. There were ravens circling her. It's strange to remember the details of her nightmare. It was twilight. Like that endless twilight we get in the summer. One of the ravens landed on her and dug its claws into her, but she didn't bleed. I shouted for her, but I couldn't hear my own voice. Nefja is silent for a long time, staring into the ashes. She's dying. She was dying when we left. Maybe she's already dead now. We got her that medicine, didn't it help? She heaves a long sigh, the kind that pulls tears out of it if you let it. But Nefja doesn't cry. For a bit. She got out of bed, could walk around a little, kept the curse in check, but didn't end it. The curse? Hellsot. Disease. Same thing. No, I think my character actually puts quite a lot of stock in dreams. I don't think my character would perceive something like that as just a dream, given how superstitious he is. Perhaps we should go back and check on her. She meets your gaze again, and there's fear in her eyes, but she nods. As soon as we can spare the time. If you'll take me back home, I'd be grateful, of course. Okay. We used up 3 herbs. We made 12 rations. We used up 5 meat. We used up 56 salvage, 110 hide, 11 medicine. But we've made a padded fur shield, a thick masket helmet, an oiled vigilant mail armor, and they are both healthy, or maybe Gunnar needs a little bit more treatment. Actually, it looks like Gunnar may need some more treatment. I'm worried now for Nefja's sister. Alright, well, let's have a quick look. First and foremost, let's actually see. Are you still ill? Or are you well? Looks like you're okay. Well, I'll have to have a look, but I think you may be alright. Now, this armor is ridiculously good. Plus 25 to avoid crit and plus 1 movement. I cannot, in good conscience, give this to my character. It has to go to our tanks. And that means to Lifir. This is decent armor, though. But that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. A shirt of interlocking iron rings offers excellent protection against all weapons, but the coat is quite heavy and significantly restricts movement. The oil used to loosen the armor during construction allows for more freedom of movement in combat. We've also got quite a nice helm. This one's got 10, 8, 7, and 10. This is better in almost always. Accuracy penalty, so wouldn't be particularly good for an archer, I would say. In terms of maximum accuracy of range attacks, yeah, so these armors on archers would not necessarily be a good idea. Bolstering padded for... Oh, actually, did that give me any... It's plus 5 to damage reduction, which is quite nice. This one has got a 80 absorption, 12% block chance, and 10% physical resistance. Plus 10% block when next on ally. This, however, much less physical resistance, much more block chance, and much more absorption. This durable leather padded fur shield has been further improved by reinforcing the areas where its grips connect to the wood. Plus 5% block chance. Actually, I don't know who would be better off with that one. Well, no, I think it would be you, ultimately. Roskva, you are going to get Spear Wall. This 30 pine shield is noticeably larger than most shields you've seen. You got it from the body of Duri, the youngest of the monstrous brothers who'd been terrorizing the marshes near Ribe. Plus 10% block when near an ally, so you're having that. As far as the armor, however, that is going to be going to Gunnar, I think. Let's just see. Yeah, it is a vast improvement. Vast improvement. And Gunnar, you are also going to be getting the helm. There we are, up to 31% now. Damage reduction is 42% and range damage reduction is 53%. It's fantastic. 34% physical resistance, 31% mental. 38 mental, 52 physical, 77 damage reduction. That is, frankly, ridiculous. And pretty good. Better than that on range, but the melee damage reduction is just bonkers insane. Okay. 44% block chance, 67% block chance. That'll only go up as we get you guys better acquainted with shields as a whole. You're no good with the shield, so. But, you know what? Maybe I'll give this to you. Might be better than what you currently got. No, actually, it's worse. Tempted to break it down, actually. How many... Can I see how much resources we've got? Craftable items, where would they be? Armors, all items. Can I see how many resources? There we go. We want hide. How much hide have we got? Cloth. Where's hide? We don't actually see it. Not grand, I'll be honest. I did kind of want to know how much we had before we decided to break this down, but I am actually going to just break it down. That's fine. Right, as for the shield, who's the next person to get a shield then? I'm going to say it would be Ketil. There you go. Well, actually, is this one better? Oh, that one is better. No. Ah, we need to swap them around. Then I can see a proper comparison. There we go. I'll break that one down as well. We got 3 salvage. That's fine. Okay. Now then, we actually discovered quite a few things nearby. Got 23 hours to get down here. What is it? I have no idea, but I'm not going down there to get it. 29 wood. Some more wood. Got a swamp campsite down there. I'm not going down there. It's just not happening. Alright, well, we could make a stay over here. Could make another stay up there. And, well, let's follow the road, I think. The road is going to take us to our destination, ultimately. So, let's go ahead. We'll be sleeping through the night. Oh, wait. Wait. Yes. Fantastic. It is, herdmen are pleased, generally. Low security, very high food, good shelter. Do we need to stop? I would say no. Let's head on to the church. Well, Alifir, you want to be here. Gunnar, I feel that you're going to want to be here. Roskva for healing. Ketil, you're quite greedy, but you're also fairly passive. We're going to go in here and we're going to find out what's going on. I'm not taking the cleric with us. That's just silly. And I think I'm going to take Edith as well. There we go. Let's see what we can see in the monastery. Hopefully we can pull Ketil's feelings up a little bit here. Okay, what do we got? What have we got in here then? We've got something over here. Poison. Alright. These people have poison. Very well. We've got a couple of folk around. Rightio. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to just... Don't mind me, Cuthbert. I'm just grabbing what I can before the inevitable contents of strength begins. Wow, will you just let me do it? Yes, you will. How dare you? This is the property of the church. No, it isn't. It's mine. It's in my hands. Can you not see? Oh, well. That works. I've met a new faction. Picked. Very well. Okay. Not exactly how I saw this going down, but I'm not really sure how exactly I did see it going down, given that. I would like to swap my weapons if I can. What, Kettle? You're actually in a good position here. Draw back if I were you. You can switch to sword and board in a moment. I would like... We've only got 2 real fighters to be wary of. And as Leaf here, let's get you up there as well. Go ahead. And Moskva. Sure, let's get you down there as well. I think this should be good. Gunnar, you can deal with the priest. I've got a funny feeling honestly, of all the people here, Gunnar is going to be the most gentle with the priest. It's just a bit of sport. No one needs to die. Oh, really? You scallywag. Okay. Well, first and foremost, Gunnar, can I have you charge someone down? I don't want to kill them, so don't. But you could just take out Cuthbert straight away. Yep, go ahead. Cuthbert, you really should have just stayed there, but okay. All you did was give me more distance that I could travel before I walloped you, really. As for Kettle, go ahead, swap your weapon. Now, have you got a sight? You have... Well, you've got some sight, perhaps. Let's see. You could take that shot, yeah. What chance have you got of doing this? 71% chance. Let's increase those odds. Drop that about there. There we are. And follow up. Got 95% on a quick shot. Now, they may just block it, which would be annoying, but yeah. And again. Just try. Ah, drat. Damn and blast. What I should have done, and what I didn't do, unfortunately. Now, you could easily block a stun. So, how about... see, what other things have we got? We've got protect. What I could do is taunt you away. In fact, yeah, taunt him. Now, it's not going to give me 2 attacks of opportunity, but it will give me 1. There we go, and it got a stun automatically. Fantastic work there, Rosqua. You move up. Get into position there. Actually, get into position here so that we can't be flanked. Now, with him stunned, he can no longer block. I really should have done this before. I did not because I'm a derp. Hopefully you can all forgive me. Alas, I am going to have to move though. Which means no particularly good attack here, but oh well. Go ahead. Take the shot. It's going to put a lot of hurt on him. There we are. And then, as Leafir can finish that off. Alternatively... no, take him out. There we go. Incapacitated. Very nicely done. And then I would like you to move up. There we go. Get in position and just block the retreat from here. Can you move up into a position where you can actually shoot from? No, you can't. And you get from there? No. Well, that's a little bit annoying, but okay. See how this goes. Ooh. What happened there? Did you stun again? I think you did. That's fine then. Okay. Right. Well, I'm now in a position where I can just go for a quick shot. I'm not quite as good as Kettle, but we're going to hang tight for a second. Gunnar, I would like you to charge. Take them out. You've also got Bloodthirsty, which is actually quite potent. Roskva, how about we get into position? We could just thwart them. Alternatively, you could just go up there and start stabby. Yes. Go for it. Let's get in there. We want this treasure. No organ shots. I trust you because you're a medic. You know how to fix people. And thus you know how to break them without breaking them permanently. A little bit worried about Gunnar because he's using giant axes. And you see the way he swings those. It's like, how are you incapacitating them as opposed to killing them again? Because that looks quite like death, actually. Let's see. Can we get the stun? No, they've resisted it. Of course they did. They've got a helmet. Oh well. Go for it. Just give it a shot. You might be able to get it through. Oh, you did. Well done. And again. Oh, well done. Alright. And Kettle, you can go ahead and move up. Let's get all the way around. Yeah, that'll do. No, and our turn there. That being said, actually, you can carry on moving through. There we go. Damnation. Well done on resisting the panic. You're really finding the wrong person to try and cause panic. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. And everyone is alive. Absolutely everyone. We're not coming to a monastery to kill people. We just want their loot. It doesn't need to be bloody. 38 valuables. We picked up a few trinkets worth 38 valuables. Picked up a small trinket worth 19. And a small trinket worth 11. Very well. Now, if you'll kindly fork over the rest of your valuables as well. This is, for all intents and purposes, the price paid for you still being alive. We'll be on our way. You see, this is just a business for us. We're here to take your money, not your lives. And really, I would have been quite sad if we'd had to take any lives. What's the saying? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away? Indeed. Via Vikings, occasionally. Right, let's have a quick look-see here, because we've got a new fur helmet. And this doesn't have any accuracy penalty. How much accuracy penalty am I struggling with? It loses a lot, so let's not bother with that. Kettle, you can have this one though. There you go. Perfect. Right, with that done, do we have anything to break down? No, we don't. We don't have anything to break down. Very well. Got some medium food, good shelter, high security. Low food, very good shelter, very high security. I think we'll head over in here. We're going to stop here though and do a bit of scouting. See if we can't find some things out and about. Now, I'm thinking we will be returning very soon, though. As much as we're making some decent progress right now, I am concerned about nephew's sister. Very concerned, actually. Can I repair this? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Just go ahead and repair that fully, please and thank you. While that's happening, go ahead and preserve more meat. Same with you. Just focus on... Oh, is there no more meat to be preserved? Possibly not. We may already be gathering it all. There we go. Let's get all the hunting there. Roskva still has some shifts. Of course, because you weren't healing anymore. There we are. I think that'll be a decent setup. Sure. I actually want to get a little bit more scouting done, though, if I'm perfectly honest. So let's instead do that. Okay, that isn't going to help. Would this help at all? You will not be rested. Of course you won't be, though. Task yield no particular result. Our scouting is up to the highest it can be. Very well. Then we'll just do a little bit of hunting as well. There we go. That's good by my standards. So let's go ahead. We've got 10,000 valuables. I wouldn't mind taking those back. In the morning, as you and your herd packs up the camp, you notice that Katendottir is moping about while clutching her jaw. Edith finally takes pity on Katendottir and drags her over to you. Katendottir won't come out and say it, but she has a really bad tooth. We should deal with it before it gets worse. Oh, that is actually quite true. Let's pull it out right now. To someone to cut it out. What? My lord. Follow selection options will ask you to choose a specific character for something. And resource option will spend resources if selected. Well, let's not cut it out. We'll do much more damage to the gun than we need to. Let's go for this one. You carefully tie some string together and around the tooth. The other end you tie to one of your horses? Before Katendottir realizes what's happening. How did she not realize this? It slaps the horse's ass, sending the startled creature darting to the outskirts of camp, popping the tooth out of its socket, and spraining Katendottir's neck. Poor Katendottir. Oh well. All of your herdmen have eaten. 11 of your herdmen have become well rested. Your scouts have found something of interest nearby. Fantastic. We used up 3 hide and 9 herbs, but generally speaking, did quite well there. I think that went fairly well. We also managed to raid a monastery. Glorious. Right. Oh, wow. Quite a lot of things. Sure, let's go around, grab what we can. 30 wood. And another 30 wood. Oh, this is really good. Another 30 wood. Wow. Okay. Now. Nevia believes some kind of curse afflicts her family, and that it's caused by her sister's disease. We've got a lot of materials here. This swamp is occupied. I think we're going to head up here, scout that one out, scout down here, and then head to the beach village. And from there, we're going to head back. I mean, we need a lot to work on, unfortunately. What are we currently working on? 2 days, 2 hours until the mead hall is ranked up, which will be nice. We'll continue pushing where we can. Prosperity will rise. Power there. We've got a lot of prosperity options around, so we should be okay, I would say. We'll see how it goes. But that's going to be it for this episode. In the next, we will be heading on to the swamp campsite, dealing with some scallywags, then immediately heading back to Skjern to drop off the rather large amount of valuables we've got. I'll probably have my mother take care of those and to watch them with at the village rather than carrying them around with our group here. I think that's probably one of the better options. I'm not actually sure if we could lose it out here. This may be more of a global thing. I'm not sure, but we could also pop into Rebay and do a little bit of trading. Perhaps buy a few more thralls or even some more salvage or hides, maybe. We'll see. But I do hope you've enjoyed this episode and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.